going to be a little behind the scenes video of the last ASMR video that I just posted. This is actually my first video with my new mic, and I'm kind of working on, you know, my voice and what I'm really gonna do, because I know there's like, you can be soft spoken and you can like whisper like this, and actually the mic is right here, so I'm gonna touch it a little bit. Yeah, I'm actually really happy I just got it today. I know it would have probably been better for me to use it in the actual roleplay, because then it would have been a lot more like ASMR, because I kind of feel like the video was just like a regular acting thing, not really like I wanted it to be ASMR, but I don't really think it was. But yeah, I just couldn't wait any longer, and I just wanted to hurry up and do the video and edit it and get it out there, and I'm really glad that I did, because I had a great time. But today I kind of want to show you guys a bit of behind the scenes. In the future I might do the behind the scenes before I do the video, because a lot of the things that I had out are kind of, you know, down now, like the big candle that I had in the video, if you could see that. But this is kind of being my first kind of microphone. Hopefully I can give you tingles ASMR. I'm naturally a very loud person, but I love ASMR, so I'm going to try my best to be obviously whisper, but obviously if my voice varies a little, then that's the reason why. I have a couple props here. If you do not want the immersiveness to be ruined, like, I understand if you don't want to be like, you don't want the world that I've created, or like the little part of it, to be ruined with the things I'm about to tell you, then you don't have to keep watching. You know, just you know, don't worry about it. Just like be like, it's real, or I don't know how you'd feel. But yeah, I'm gonna basically kind of be explaining how I came to this conclusion of all the props, how I came up with the like kind of fake historical things I came up with in that video, and basically my process and my props and what I wore and things like that, and kind of the set, you know, and the lighting and everything. And I am not a professional at all. This is kind of just what I did as an amateur person who is beginning this, and I just hope that you can see that you know, it's not as hard as you think. You know, well, everyone might not have the resources that I had, because although there's probably people out there who have way more resources than me, I was still lucky enough to, you know, have the things that I just had, and I was lucky in that way. But you might be lucky in that way and have other things that I didn't have, you know. So well, here we go. The first couple of things I'm going to show you is I just have a couple of props. I'm just going to go by what I want to show first. The first thing that I have is actually this frame. This is one of the first props that I showed, and mine, sorry if I'm looking in the viewfinder, but you know, this isn't a professional video. It was so hard for me not to do it in the other video, but here we go. This is, here, let me do a little, actually, when I was saying, I bit my nails the day of the video, so that's kind of also funny that I can't even really make sounds, you know, because my nails are off. But I was really good at doing it. I'd always used to do it all the time, because that's one like little tick I have. But anyways, this is a picture that I just found on Google. I basically just searched up 19th century black, and this is what I got, black people. And I kind of just chose a family photo, and then I made that me. I made that be Octavia, and then I made that be Caroline. But yeah, and then obviously it didn't fit the whole frame, so I just put some brown construction paper back, and I did that. It was pretty simple. It's a little crooked, but I don't really mind. I kind of think that that fit to the whole, like, I feel like Octavia kind of did this like with like little fun splendor, and like just put it in and whatever. But yeah, I don't mind it. I like it. I like this photo. I'm going to be doing a future roleplay with Caroline maybe, so I kind of want to keep it in here, so I'm not really going to change that out. And then I have the blood substitution. I'm sorry if I didn't really explain it that well in the video, but basically, like, vampires, instead of getting regular blood, they get substitution blood. At least the poor vampires do, the vampires who aren't in the Vampire Society. I kind of sound like Octavia now, but yeah, so this is what she would drink. So this is in the world that I created and in real life, blood and water, but it's not actual blood, it's fake blood. And I coincidentally, from last year's Halloween, I was looking for, in the drawer, I was looking for mascara to make it look like I had eye bags, even though that fell through because I kind of forgot about it. But I just managed to find fake blood on accident. I wasn't even trying to. I was just going to get something that looked kind of reddish and put it in here. But yeah, I just put like a couple drops, and then I just put a bunch of water, and I filled it up to here to make it look like she'd been drinking it throughout the day. But yeah, that really made it easy. I was gonna like, if it was like fruit punch thing, I was gonna drink it in the video, but I'm not obviously gonna drink this. Like, that's kind of nasty, and it probably tastes disgusting. I don't even know how it tasted, but I'm gonna probably pour this out because I actually want to use this probably. But yeah, and then maybe in the video you might have seen these markings that I made. You know, I did it with the vampiric writing. I did like a fake, I guess you could say, writing, like tallying how much the vampire drank. But yeah, this was kind of fun to make. This is one of my favorite parts. That, and I'd say the potions, which I actually didn't even end up showing you in the video. But yeah, these are the little potions that are in the background on top of the candles and everything. Here, I'll show you that in a minute. But basically, I just made these different potions, and I might show these in a future video. I just don't really know how to explain these. But basically, so this is teriyaki sauce and water. This is almond milk, which I probably should replace this if I want to do it for another video, because it might get moldy, which is kind of gross. And this is just regular old water. This is, actually don't remember. What is this? I don't remember. That's probably bad. And then this is sprinkles and water, which obviously the sprinkles dissolved. It was like kind of like grainy sprinkles. Almost dropped that. That was not good. But anyways, yeah, those were the things that I was actually going to explain in the video, but like there was no point because like it's supposed to be things that are going to heal you if you're a vampire, and you're not a vampire in the video, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, that's that clears up the potions. But yeah, so I'm trying to remember to whisper. And then here I have the binder that I showed in the video, and this is the vampiric writing that I've got right here. This is basically just my old binder. You know, it says my name on it, and it says period too. But yeah, this is my old school binder. And so basically this is just fake writing, obviously not real writing. And then this is the cover page that I made out of construction paper. And then once you go in, the pictures that I did, I apologize. The first picture that I did, I actually might have some footage of me just actually looking through the actual pages, because I think that might look better and look really cool. That's going to be extremely kind of hard to edit, but you know, I'll get it done. But yeah, this is a picture of, but if I don't do that, then I'll show you anyway. This is actually, I just looked online and I found 8 anorexia in history, and then this is what I found. This is for the symptom of the sand neutron vampires. And then on the next page, this is a symptom for the sand cupus vampires. And I'm sorry if you didn't watch the video before, then you won't really get anything that I'm saying. But this is a behind the scenes of that video, so I mean, you wouldn't really watch this unless you just like behind the scenes videos. And then this is, I don't really like slow things. I just want to be shown it. Like sometimes ASMR artists will take forever to open a package, but I get they're trying to get all the tingles in it. But I'm just like, just open it. But you know, I guess that's something I'm not really good with. That's why I like role plays better. I'm not really a triggers kind of person. Sometimes I can be that way, but usually I just like the entertainment and the voice. The voices always give me tingles all the time. Like that's probably one of the things that triggers me the most is voices. Like that little stuff, stuff like that. I just don't really get tingles from that, so I might not showcase that much. And also chewing, which I know grosses out a lot of people, but I like it. I just like the chewing, or like that. Sorry if that made you uncomfortable, but that's what I like too. And then I searched up, this took like a picture of someone who was sick. Took me forever to find, and this was the perfect picture that I found right here. But I was trying to find like sick people in the 18th century, but I just couldn't find anything that really depicted it well. I wanted to find a more realistic picture, but I think this is good too, because she didn't just, Octavia didn't just do her research in the 18th century, she also did in other centuries, so I want to show a bit of variation. But then, in case you happen to see the next page, I wanted to make it look like it was vampiric writing, so I did that. And then I got a little sloppy toward the end, but yeah. That is basically the binder. There wasn't a lot to show the person in there. The video was pretty long anyway. I kind of guessed it because I tend to be very long-winded and I tend to talk a lot. So I know this video is probably going to be long too. Yeah, it's already 10 minutes. But yeah, that is all the like main prompts that I showed in the video. I'm going to now kind of show you what I wore. This is another prop. This was kind of in the beginning of the video. One thing I will say is that I recorded the beginning part of the video where I'm like, oh, you're coming to my house. I recorded that after I recorded the whole video. One thing I recommend, if you're going to have a separate part in the beginning of your video, just film it first, because when I filmed it after, I forgot things that I had mentioned, that I said in the actual main chunk of the video, and it kind of just messed things up. So like, you're going to remember what you said in the beginning part of the video, at least a little bit. So I suggest just doing the first part of it, just doing the video in chronological order, unless you know, there's some things you can't do. Like the first part where I showed the flyer, I did that after, which it didn't really change anything, you know. It might have changed that I kept mentioning it as a poster, but it was really a flyer. But I kind of just give that off as Octavia doesn't really know the difference because she doesn't know many human things. But anyways, this is the hat that I wore. I wanted to actually kind of go a bit more in depth in that, because I actually have a shirt that kind of would be perfect for a pretend work shirt, and I wanted to pretend like she worked at like some place that's kind of like McDonald's, but we might get into that in future videos. I wanted to kind of leave that to the imagination. But yeah, this is the hat that she was wearing. This is my mom's sun visor. She had a black one and a red one, and she just didn't really like the red one, so I got it. So good for me. And oh, actually I dropped something. Then I wore this wig. I'm sorry to break it to you, but yeah, that was not my real hair. And if you thought it was, then that's really surprising, because I mean, it was pretty dark lighting, but yeah, this is not my real hair. It's actually a little hard to put on, so what I did was I used these clips. I don't know if that gives you ASMR, but I used these clips, and basically what I did is right now, this is my actual hair, and I have it in braids. So what I do is I just put the hair up, put the clips there, and then I put this wig on, and that made it really easy to put it on. Yeah, it was pretty fun. And then I had a fake headband, which kind of went back a lot. It wasn't a fake headband, it was a real headband, sorry. I'm saying fake so much, I keep forgetting. But yeah, that's probably the most fun part. It was kind of fun, like showing my family, and they're like, what the heck? But yeah, that was pretty fun. One of the things, I don't know if I had this in the background, I don't think I did, but this is a candle. We used to have so many candles here where I live with my family. But when I was actually looking for candles and I actually needed some, we had none. We only have like these candle machines, but I wanted something that would illuminate this area, this little desk area that I'm about to show you soon. And I couldn't, like this candle, so basically days before I did the actual shooting of the video, I practiced, I pretended like I didn't actually think I was going to actually go through with this and actually do this video. It's so weird because I've made sets for videos before, like only once, and I never made the video, and then I just took it down. I've done that before, and I just thought that this was going to be one of those times where I put a set up and I don't actually make a video. So I would light this up and practice, you know, and then that soon, I shouldn't have done that so much because it went all the way down to the metal part, and then it wouldn't light up when I actually needed it to light up for the video. And I was like, oh. So what I did was I got my grandma's mosquito candle. Like, it's basically a big candle that you put outside and the mosquitoes won't come. And I put that in like on the set, so it would illuminate the picture and, you know, the things and everything. So that's what I used instead of the candle that I just had. But yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I can show you before we get up and we look around. Not really, so I'm just going to show you the main part. So this is the main part right here. So basically this is the whole, that's my phone right there. Sorry if you heard that spraying. That was one of my air freshener spraying. I luckily turned that off during the video. I made sure that everything was set. But yeah, this is basically the set. Basically what I do is I just have two chairs right here, and I put a takeout table on top of them. If you can see that, I don't really know if that's not really helpful, but oh wait, no, that's a blanket. And then if you look under the blanket, I put a takeout table. The reason I put the blanket was because I was afraid that this stuff was going to fall if it was just on a you know, this dollar store tablecloth. So I put a blanket under there to give them some stability, so like, you know, they're like that. And yeah, this is the little pedestals I had. I had the potions here, and then I had the picture there, as you can see. This is the chair I sat in. I actually used to have that chair ah, this is my room, look around. I used to have that chair, and then I had some pillows, but then my sister was straightening her hair and she had this chair, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's a perfect chair. Can I please use that? And then she was like, yeah, sure. And then also the lighting, you might notice that it's white right now. That's actually, this is the lamp I used for the color lighting. My sister, actually, let me show you myself. My sister, she has a lamp that has colors, and basically what I did was I asked her if I could use it, and she was super nice and she let me use it, which I was very surprised by. And I changed the lighting to like blue. I think I changed it to blue, and then I changed it, like I put it all the way bright I could as I could. Sorry if I'm not really good with my grammar, especially when I'm rambling. And then what I did was, let me show you. It's kind of hard to maneuver because this microphone is connected to my phone, but anyways, this is the tripod that you were on top of, or the camera was on top of. It's a nice tripod that my father gave me. But yeah, so basically what I did was I had this book light, which I charged before, and then if you turn it up, I put it on the strap. I can't show you because it's the camera, but I put it on the strap of this camera, the one that, you know, I'm filming on, and then that kind of helped show my face because, as you can tell, I'm black, so it's kind of hard for lighting to be perfect with me, but I think it would have just been that way anyway. But yeah, basically, the door scene at the beginning was filmed right here. And basically what I did was I put this tripod on top of 3 water bottles, and it made you appear like you were taller than me. But yeah, I don't really know what your persona is. One thing that I will want to discuss real quick, is something different that I want to do for my ASMR videos is I actually want to give you, the viewer, a personality. So that's why at the end of the video you might have heard me say tall guy, and then obviously I say, wow, you're tall. And if you're short, you might be like, I'm not tall, but I'm giving you a personality. I'm saying you're tall. And I don't really know what I want to do yet, but I don't want to like really make you like nobody, like just a I want to like mold you into a character, but I don't know who yet, but we'll see. Yeah, like some people do, like, you know, for like Goodnight Moon ASMR, she does like you're a traveler and you're coming to the like you're coming and you're meeting all these people in the town. But me, I kind of want to make a more of a less vague character, and I get why people do that so it can relate to you, but it's kind of fun for me when I feel like I'm somebody else. That's why I kind of like ASMR videos, because I feel like I'm somebody else watching, because when you're in these situations, even if it is vague and we don't really know who the person is, what the gender they are, you know, it's still a bit like unrealistic. Like I wouldn't be an actual traveler in real life, so it's kind of cool to give you like a little bit of a perception of who I am. And I'm gonna give you guys a character, so we'll see who you are soon. But anyways, let's move on, or try to move on with this chaos that is me and my mic setup. But yes, anyways, this is what. So it might have looked a little big in this room, even though it actually wasn't. This is just a small part of my room, and then this is my closet over here. You might have known that. But here, you might be like, whoa, wasn't there something hanging? Or wasn't there like a screen or something? It's actually just a blanket that I hung up on that hook that fell while I was at the gym or something. And then this one that actually surprisingly stayed up. Basically what I did was I just drilled up into the wall, and then I taped it and hooked it around. I'm surprised it actually stayed up. I kind of just want to leave it there in case I have another thing, because I like another role play, and I probably am, so I just want to keep it up there. My room was dirty while I was filming, but I cleaned it for you guys. Anyways, this is my bed, and yes, I know I have the cutest bed sheets ever. This is basically, I have this laid out what I wore. I wore this, and actually I wore these shorts, but we're just gonna pretend like I wore my gym pants instead. But yeah, I wore this cute shirt that I actually use as a pajama shirt, but I have worn, and I love wearing it outside. I just thought that this would look nice on Octavia, like a little cute and quirky thing, because I feel like she likes Disney and superhero things, you know? But yeah, I feel like I had more to say and more to show, but I don't really know if there's anything else. Yeah, I can't really think of anything. But yeah, I could just kind of describe like what kind of gave me the idea for this video, and what went into creating like the different vampire names that I came up with. So if you aren't really interested in learning about the technical like things that I just made up in my head, then you can skip on out, you know. But yeah, basically I came up with the idea of doing a poor vampire because I like watching ASMR vampire videos. I don't know why. They're just super like interesting to me, and vampires have always been an interesting species that's not real to me. So I kind of just wanted to make up my own world of vampires. And so I came up with the Vampire Society, and then I came up with, I always thought of like, what if a vampire was poor, you know, or didn't have like I don't know why, like I just thought like what if a vampire just was like lived in an apartment and just was like a normal kind of almost like a teenager or like a young adult who lived in an apartment, but it was like a vampire who's immortal, you know. I'm sorry if I say that weird. I feel like immortal. I feel like I'm saying that weird. Even as Octavia, I feel like I was saying that weird. But anyways, so I came up with the two types of vampires that I mentioned in the video. I came up with the San Cupus vampire and the San Nutrant. I might have a actual official writing of what they are, like text, that'll help you understand what I mean. But basically, San is the Latin word for blood is like sanguis or something. So I just took the root word, or what I thought was the root word, san, and then I combined that with other Latin words. So Cupid means fever in Latin, or cupids or something. So I took out the D to make it sound cooler, and then that came up with the thing, San Cupus, or blood fever, because blood is like, that's what I just did. And then for blood craving, actually nutrient means craving in Latin or something like that. And then I just made it sound French, because me and my friend were saying it sounded like it was French, and it did. And I just said san nutrient, san nutrant, excuse me, instead of san nutrient. And those are the two types of vampires I came up with. I'm a writer, so it just kind of was easy to like, for the like this idea to pop up in my mind for me to come up with this like fake stuff, and then like the family, like them dying and all that. I kind of just basically just came up with that as a video when I practiced that, of course, and I had certain points and notes that I wanted to hit, but it kind of just flew naturally. And I'm really glad that I have that ability, because I don't know if I can just do a whole monologue and pretend like I'm talking to someone. I feel like it has to be more improvised than that. But yeah, I actually was surprised how comfortable I was with the camera. But yeah, people who want to be ASMR artists, this video is kind of for you guys. I don't think of myself as an ASMR artist right now. You know, I've got a $9 mic from Amazon and just a regular old my room as my set. But you know, I did all of these things with things that I had around the house, you know? Like I happen to have these because my mom really likes candles and she just liked these. I just happened to have fake blood around. I happened to have a binder, you know, I had a frame, I have a printer, you know, like I have a hook, a command hook. Not a very good one, as you can see, but you know, I had all of these things around. And I think that, you know, that just like, it's really whatever you can find. It's really whatever you can find. So just know that, you know, I was watching videos on how to make ASMR videos as I was making my ASMR video. But just know you can always do something, you know. It really takes like you. Like I remember I was watching a video, an inspirational video, that was saying like it's never going to be perfect, you know. Everybody who started is not perfect instantly, unless like they're from some company or some organization, or they just already have the intent and already have everything set up, you know. But you never know if they're going to get views or not, you know. And I'm not even really looking for views. I'm just looking for fun, you know, and maybe views, you know, but mainly fun, and hopefully I can tingle people, you know. Yeah, I don't know if this is actually going to even give anybody ASMR. It has not given me ASMR, but that just might be because I don't know if people can give themselves ASMR. I wonder. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry if my head's kind of cut off. This is not the best and ideal setting, but obviously I didn't want to do the tripod because I wanted to kind of take you around a little bit. And then also the lighting is bad when I do it this way. It looks worse. So that's kind of funny that I made my video primarily like that. But yeah, just remember, the light should always be in front. But yeah, that was the video for you guys. It only says 4 minutes. I have not been filming for only 4 minutes. Yeah, I've been filming for 24. Anyways, I probably have a lot of bloopers and things. So if you do want a blooper video, let me know. People who are maybe watching, maybe not. I'm just going to address it like a billion people are watching, even though there's probably like me and my friend watching. But yeah, if you want bloopers, let me know. I have like 3 bloopers of me dancing and being weird, and then my sister coming in. That's all I've got. All right, well, I hope you guys enjoy, and my next video is going to be pretty fun, so I'm not going to let you know. But yeah, that's it. All right, bye guys.